¡Viva la raza!
What up, everybody? This is Ace. Today, we finally bring to you part 2 of the Vickie Guerrero meet and greet. Today is the interview that I had with Vickie Guerrero, brought to you by the Wrestling Revolution Store. Shout outs to Wrestling Revolution Store. Thank you for making this possible. Again, if you haven't seen the vlog where I met Vickie Guerrero, please check it out. And I will post all the information for the Wrestling Revolution Store down below. All their social media, check them out, follow them. They're a great store. Like I said, shout outs to Danny and his crew, his wife, and everybody that made this possible. So now it's time for the interview. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please, if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And make sure if you haven't seen the meet and greet, go back and, like I said, go back and check it out. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm thinking of doing more interviews, hopefully soon. And I am right now looking for more indie talent, luchadors, and every other pro wrestler that would be interested in doing interviews with me. So let me know in the comments down below, or message me on Instagram if you're interested, or if any pro wrestling shops would like a shout out, if they can get me interviews with a certain wrestler, whether it's Skype or in person. And if you guys help me out with those interviews, or getting me an interview with a certain superstar or pro wrestler, whichever, legend, indie star, whatever, I will give your store a huge shout out and a huge thank you. So time for the Vickie Guerrero interview. Hope you guys enjoy it. Again, this is Ace. Hope you enjoy. Peace. Hey you guys, this is Ace, and I am here at the meet and greet with the one and only Vickie Guerrero.
Excuse me!
Whoa!
Hola, Ace.
Awesome. It sounds better in person.
I could do it louder, but yeah.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, sure, why not? Go for it. I love it. Yes.
Excuse me!
Wow!
Now, if you want to pay me, I'll go louder, but no. How are you?
Awesome. Good. How are you?
I'm great. Here in sunny California. It's kind of cold, though, but...
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still beautiful, though.
I came from Apple Valley, California, and over there, especially during the mornings and during the nights, it's really cold. It can get like 36 degrees sometimes.
Is that where we can find apples?
Well, I don't know. I just moved there. I'm going to start looking, so maybe.
Do they make the apple bottom jeans there?
Yes, I think so. So this is an honor for me because I am a huge Guerrero fan, and I've been meaning to meet you for a long time.
Thank you.
Tell you that your husband was everything to me as well.
Gracias.
By
your collection.
Yes.
Yeah, you are a super fan for sure.
I am a super fan. I grew up watching Eddie Guerrero since WCW and then also WWE. I do have, even from like New Japan, I have his mask. You know, when he was Black Tiger.
Black Tiger?
Yes. And I do have his trading card as well from Black Tiger from New Japan. So I am a huge fan. And I'm trying to meet as much Guerrero family as I possibly can.
Well, thank you for coming.
It was an honor. It's a 2-hour drive, but it was totally worth it.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. I feel honored.
For you, I'll do this anytime. So I got a couple questions for you, if that's okay for you. So how did it feel when Eddie Guerrero won the title that day?
With Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, with Brock Lesnar at No Way Out.
Oh, we were talking about this earlier. I was pretty much scared for his well-being. I mean, because it's Brock Lesnar.
True.
But, I mean, they had been working with this match for a couple of weeks. And I didn't talk to Eddie that whole day that he was going to have the match. He was really focused. And I didn't want to be a distraction. I mean, he's only, you know, the biggest pay-per-view ever. But I was really proud of Eddie. He did well. And I personally, as a fan, I wasn't talking as a wife, I thought that Brock was going to win because, you know, he's so big and Eddie's like the David and Goliath you know, story. But I was really proud of him, and he made history, and for him to become the champion was just something really special in our hearts.
I didn't think he was going to win either. I was hoping and praying. I was like, please let him win.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I loved Eddie, and I never underestimated his talent.
Yeah.
But it was freaking Brock Lesnar.
Exactly. I was afraid for him as well. Like I was on with my fingers crossed, and I was like, please let him be okay.
Yeah, I remember I couldn't go because our girls had school, so we weren't able to be in California. But his mom was there, and that was really special too.
I love when he went to go celebrate with his mom and his family. And I hear that he, like, right after the match, he called you, right?
Yes, he did. Yeah, and that was something really special. So WWE caught that great moment. So
I saw that. I love that moment. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great day.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. How did you feel when the whole storyline with Ray and Dominic?
Custody.
Custody, yes.
You know, it was great. I mean, for the first few months, you know, everyone's going with the storyline, and then it was going great. And then Ray and Eddie had talked to me and Angie, who's Ray's wife, and said, hey, we'd like to involve you and the kids. And we're like, oh, I don't know about this, you know, because we weren't the superstars, you know. I didn't want to do a bad job for Eddie,
of course,
you know, because this is on a bigger platform, you know, with WWE. And my girls were naturals. I mean, Vince told them to cry a certain time, and my girls were crying on cue, and I'm like, oh my gosh, who are they? But, you know, Dominic took a lot of the pressure because he was in the show every week, and he was incredible and such a great kid to work with. And anything that was asked of him, he did it with so much talent, and he surprised us, you know, because I mean, these kids are our family, you know, so we think of little Dominic, and it went really well. I got to throw Eddie off the ladder, which was amazing to me. I thought about all the bad times with Eddie.
I'm going to take it out on him today. Yeah, they're like, you didn't take out the trash, I'm going to throw you out.
Are you okay to throw Eddie off the ladder? I'm like, yes, I am. But we didn't even rehearse it. I mean, you know, Eddie was just like, we don't need to go over that because, you know, I wasn't a performer. You know, that wasn't my thing. Yeah. So I appreciated that, you know, that I don't have to think about it all day long. And, but yeah, I mean, you know, and then to see Dominic today, I feel old. Like I was talking to Ray the other day, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of Dom. You know, like he's just taken this whole career and made it his own, and to work with his dad is, you know, such a special thing because you don't really see a lot of father-sons working together in the wrestling industry.
I love it. I'm a huge fan of Dominic and Ray as well. I love what they're doing.
Yeah, I love that family. So, yeah, just a lot of good times out of that storyline.
It was so good, and Eddie did a great job, even though I love Eddie Guerrero, but in that little time, he did such a good job that I was like, why are you doing this, Eddie?
Yeah. Even like the story time hour, and you know, Eddie was just a natural performer. In the ring, he was the things he came up with and the creative, you know, vignettes he did was just, it was so much fun to watch him. And I didn't even know who this person was, you know, watching him, because I was like, where did this all come from? But, you know, he loved entertaining the audience, and he loved doing his craft inside the ring, and no one could touch him. So that was his safe place.
Yeah, I agree. What did you think of all the lowriders that he would always come out on?
I loved it. You know, a lot of fans thought that we had those lowriders, We didn't have those lowriders.
I was one of them. I was
Oh, really?
Wow. I was like, he has all those awesome lowriders.
Yeah, I know. It was the night before a show. The lowriders would get together, and then Eddie got to pick one for the show.
Okay.
So he got to pick whichever one he had the most fun with, and of course, which one was the most beautiful that he had thought. And it was a fun thing to see what car was going to come out for that night.
I love it.
And of course, he's a kid, so anything he could play with, that was up his alley.
I love lowriders. Those hopefully one day I'll get me a lowrider because I love lowriders.
Yeah, when I was in El Paso after Eddie passed away, I started a lowrider club.
Oh, you
It was
did?
called the Chosen Ones, and I had an Avalanche, and I made it into a lowrider, and I had a hood that's airbrushed of Eddie in heaven and me and the girls with his championship title. And so I still have that hood, and that's getting ready to be auctioned off pretty soon. So it's just a tribute to Eddie to have the lowrider club and to have a truck that I could have fun with around the streets of El Paso.
That is awesome. I hope my wife don't see this because she's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna want that.
Well, the auction's coming up pretty soon, so it'll be on social media.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm gonna keep a lookout.
Yeah, it's
on that.
beautiful. It's all airbrushed. It's really beautiful. Yeah.
That's amazing. That is amazing. So how did you do the whole transition? Because like you said, you weren't a pro. You just got in when Eddie passed away, and then you came into the WWE. How was that?
Well,
Being a beginner starting off.
yeah. I mean, of course, WWE was very gracious in helping us. When Eddie passed away, and then there was about a year. From when he passed away, I inducted Eddie into the Hall of Fame, and then around July, August, WWE called me and asked if I wanted to do some work on the show with Chris Benoit and Rey Mysterio and Chris Jericho, and I said, this is not what I do. I was like, why do you want me? And they're like, well, there's just a lot of history with you and the guys, and it took off. I mean, I was just a 2-month contract, just an agreement. And then they came and said, we want to hire you for another year. And then the year turned into 10 years.
You did amazing.
Thank you. I loved it. I love performing, and memorizing lines is really easy for me. So, and I got to work with family. It wasn't even like strangers because I knew everyone from, just being backstage.
I felt like you were a natural.
Thank you.
You did amazing.
It was the grace of God that gave me that. And then also when I perform, I always picture Eddie sitting across the top ropes in the corner, and I always carry him with me when I go out there. Even today, I still carry Eddie with me in the ring. So it's my peace and my calm being in there.
Every time I do anything, I always say, what would Eddie do?
You be careful with that.
Oh, true. That is true. Yes. This is for my friends in LA. So I'm gonna ask this question. You don't have to go in details or anything like that. Please, convince Tony Khan to come to LA one day, at least one time.
We are coming to Los Angeles.
You are?
Yes, we have Double or Nothing in Vegas on Memorial Weekend.
I'm thinking of going to that.
The next weekend, that next TV, we are in California for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think California is one of the cities, and the other one was supposed to be Ontario, maybe. I'm not sure, but we are in California after that.
Oh, see, there you go. Oh,
Yeah.
I cannot wait. to see you
it'll be
live. And see
You should go to
everybody
Double or
live.
Nothing, though. It's like right down the street from
Yeah,
here.
I'm thinking. I think I might
it's
do
gonna be a
it.
great show.
I hear it's gonna. Are you guys gonna do like? Do you know if you're gonna do like meet and greets like last time?
It's a huge week of Fan Fest.
Oh, the Fan
We're
Fest,
doing
yes.
Dynamite there and Rampage and the pay-per-view. So a lot of treats for the fans to enjoy.
Oh, awesome.
And there's a casino. Like, how can you go wrong with casinos? I love casinos.
That's the one thing that my wife was gonna be like, you better not go to the casino.
I know when they say they're going to Vegas, I'm like, oh, there's a casino. Oh, wait, there's work too. Yes, there's work.
Yes. I hope one day I get to meet your daughter, Shao. I'm a huge fan of hers as well.
Thank you.
I follow her on all her social medias, and then I also do she has a Patreon.
Yes.
Yes, I love her. So I hope one day she comes to.
As her mom, I just like to turn my face sometimes, but she's gorgeous and
Oh, she is.
she's beautiful, and what she's doing makes her happy, and I'm her 100% supporter.
That's awesome. I love it. So thank you for coming. I'm really happy that I finally was able to meet you. I'm very nervous, but I'm so happy. It's a dream come true.
It's an honor to meet a fan that loves Eddie the way you do, and it means a lot to me.
Eddie, like I said, Eddie, I grew up watching him the whole time, and I still watch his matches. I felt like he was like my TV dad. Kind of like every time I watch him, I would distract myself. I would say, "Leave me alone. Let me watch my wrestling." And then after that,
amazing.
yeah, I love Eddie Guerrero so much. When he won the WWE Championship, like I said, it was like my father won it.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to us.
Thank you for coming here, and thank you for allowing me to ask you a few questions.
Absolutely. You know, just I wish you well and your family, and congratulations on your new house.
Thank you. I'm gonna have a whole collection of Eddie Guerrero shrine in my garage.
Nice.
So,
thank you, Junior.
Of course. Thank you. So, this is Vickie Guerrero. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Is this Vickie Guerrero?
Yeah.
Am I?
I think you are.
Oh, shit. Bye, guys.
Thank you for watching. Please give a like, comment, subscribe, share, and catch her in AEW, Dynamite, and Rampage, and also watch Double or Nothing. And if you can be there, go, because I highly recommend it. It's a fun show. Right, Vickie?
Right on.
Exactly. Thank you. See you guys later.